Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all make sure you go sub to my man Heavy Bag Boxing, baby.
Get your dumb ass in and hit this bag.
The Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel.
And Heavy Bag Boxing.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Yo, shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Prince Drunk 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy Tio, Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Heavy Bag Boxing, alright? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. It's the one and only Blazer Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super 2, 6-time champion world. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter, and you are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all make sure you go sub to my man Heavy Bag Boxing, baby.
Get your dumb ass in and hit this bag.
The Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel.
And Heavy Bag Boxing.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Yo, shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Prince Drunk 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy Tio, Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Heavy Bag Boxing, alright? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. It's the one and only Blazer Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super 2, 6-time champion world. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter, and you are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
Yo, that's crazy work.
Oh man, I ain't even having my goddamn button open. Hope we can get a nice little audience tonight. It's Tuesday, should have been 7:30, but it's 10:30. A nigga is fashionably late. I'm gonna put the message out. I'm gonna put the warning out on myself, boy. You got one more time in your thing. Most definitely don't. But we gonna talk some boxing. For sure. Hopefully the replay gang is doing okay, and everybody that may come in here, go ahead and smash that like button. Rock out with your boy. Real quick, gotta shout out the members of the channel, man. Oh, you niggas are members. You niggas are members. And I love you for being members for sure. Thank you very much. Shout out my guy Skip the Stepper, G Wavy, D1 with the Angry White Man's podcast. Shout out to you, my guy Sean Franklin, Tyree Celestine, and my guy out of the BX, John O'Neill. Thank you guys for being members. For sure. For sure. All right, man, we got to put some cases on some niggas today. FBI, open up! Especially Naoya Inoue, because this nigga look like he been ducking. FBI, open up! Open up the goddamn door, Naoya. Inoue.
FBI, open up!
According to Eddie Hearn, Inoue been ducking, bro. All right. He say Inoue has ducked that beret wearing nigga. I can't even pronounce his name. Abdallah leave. At 122, he been straight ducking him, and he's actually paid him to get out of the way 3 different times now. Damn.
FBI, open up!
I didn't know this. I be trying to pay attention to Inoue, but because I'm just not familiar with nobody he be fighting outside of course, a Donaire or Steve Fulton. I was paying attention for Sam Goodman for sure. Shout out my Aussie family who put me on to Sam Goodman. I've been paying attention to that, and I kind of wanted to see that scrap. I thought that would be better than the whatever that was he just had in his last fight with June Kim. Somebody who had lost to another dude with 9 losses. So when I heard that, I felt like that wasn't going to be really exciting. But I like Inoue at the end of the day. I think the dude's skilled. I think the dude has all the goods. It's just, you're floating around that weight class. There's a lot of people just don't pay attention to. And keep it a bean. Not a lot of great competition down there. To where they could build themselves into notable fighters, right? And that's not Naoya and Inoue's fault. Whether we want to believe it or not, it's some competition down there, and he's just the best of the best down there. Now, do we want to see him fight notable names? Of course. Sure. You know what I mean? That's what I want for him. Now, according to Bob Arum, he getting a fight together for Las Vegas. It looked like the target's date is July 14th versus Alan Picasso. That's the number 1 contender at 22. And then he'll do a Japan return against maybe Junto Nakatani, which is another countryman that's making a big splash out there in Japan. So that could be big. And then they're trying to target a situation where Naoya Inoue could potentially headline a Riyadh card. So and that's my only knock, I think, on Inoue, is because he's comfortable fighting in Japan, comfortable with, that whole situation, which ain't nothing wrong with that. I get it, you're making good money. You get to fight at the crib. People got to come to you. It's just a very, very comfortable situation that you've built your way up to. You've earned to an extent. So you ride that out. But some knocks going to come with that, right? Unfortunately, a lot of people outside of Japan and the hardcore fan base that truly pays attention to the sport of boxing, they're not going to know who you are. You're not going to be a worldwide household name at the end of the day. If you go tap 10 people right now on the shoulder and ask them who the hell Naoya Inoue is, they're going to look at you. They're going to look at you crazy. Let's keep it all the way a bean. So if he wants to do something about that or change something about it, and I think that's the reason why he's going to come to the States, right? It's a reason why Bob wants him to come to the States and fight in Vegas versus Alan Picasso. I think it's another reason why Bob wants him to either co-main event or main event a Riyadh season card. It's just for more exposure. When you are as accomplished as Naoya Inoue is, you just want to be a really, really big name. Look at Olasander Usyk. Now, mind you, that's the glorified heavyweight division. But yet and still, and I think you probably could say the same thing about somebody like a Bud Crawford, but I still believe, in my opinion, Bud Crawford is probably a bigger name than Naoya anyway. And I guess it just depends on what geographic demographic you ask. But I don't know. I just think, you know, when you hear Naoya Inoue, that doesn't raise a lot of antennas, in my opinion. Oh shit, real quick. Let me throw the link in the comment section, man. Just in case y'all want to rock out with your boy Chappelle in the building. What up, Chappelle? I see you, big dog. Got started late. I know y'all was probably looking for me a little bit earlier, but we are here now. Shout out my guy Chappelle in the chat. What up, my brother? But yeah, man, I like Naoya Inoue. At the end of the day, I think he's a very talented fighter. I enjoy watching the fights, but do I think he should be bigger? Right? Should he be garnering way more attention than what he's getting? Sure. For that skill set, for the accolades, I think this will be his 4th or 5th time defending undisputed yet again. He's done that twice. He's looking to maybe even go to 26 and do it. Sure, he deserves more than what he's getting. But again, comfortable situation. It's a comfortable situation. You're fighting at home. You're making a few M's there every time you fight. You're basically filling up an arena. The hardcore fans know who you are. They love you. You got all kind of deals over there, sponsorships and all type of shit. You know, who cares? But according to Eddie Hearn, I understand the frustrations, especially if he's been paid or his fighter has been paid 3 times to basically step aside or to duck that work at the end of the day. Now, I don't know how true that is because, you know, Eddie Hearn just be throwing shit out there, but this guy is the number 1 contender. He's been there for a while, and that fight just hasn't materialized for some reason. Now, according to Bob, he's going to get to that work, but he wants to get through another number 1 contender for a different sanctioning body in the Island Picasso, again, come July 14th in Vegas. So if y'all wanted to get a good look at Naoya Inoue, you get that opportunity this summer in Las Vegas if you want to check that out. My guy, throwing straight facts. What up, my brother? Yeah, for sure, man. Holla at your boy. Big facts. All right, man. That leads me to my next subject, man. Oh my goodness, gosh almighty. Speaking about Tank Davis, Lamont Roach, and I just had a crazy shout out my neighbor Mike. We was talking boxing, of course, and the promotion for this Tank Davis, outside of him promoting himself, I haven't really seen it. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe, you know, maybe I've been so busy into these other fights and not really paying attention, but I just haven't seen that consistent, you know, promotion of this Tank Davis and Lamont Roach fight. And so that kind of brings me to ask, is anybody actually like excited for this fight? As far as what I can see, or I'm being told that it's just about sold out. So hopefully, I mean, they're you know, people want to see Tank Davis fight for sure. But again, maybe it has something to do with the backlash. And then I just seen somebody put out a video talking about that this particular fight should garner somewhere around 500,000 pay-per-view buys. I'm not so sure if you can hang your hat on that. That's going to be interesting to find out. When it comes to the numbers, hold on, let me bring my guy Red up real quick, and I'm gonna finish this up. When it comes to the numbers, I really not.
What it do, Brody?
What up, Red? Let me finish this thought, and I'm gonna get you. I'm really not a numbers dude, but at the end of the day, I guess it matters when you want to kind of, you know, put your finger.
Hold up, bro. I can't hear. Hold on.
But
see what's going on.
I don't really care what them niggas sell. I'm more interested in the fight itself. You know what I'm saying? If the fight has a meaning at all, what it means for those fighters rather than what they sell. All right, let me bring my guy Red up in here. What up? Throwing straight facts, boxing in the building. What's up, my guy? Can you hear me, man? Red, calling Red. He's in here. Maybe he's having some technical difficulties. Just pop in when you can, bro. But yeah, when it comes to those numbers, man, you know what's crazy? At the end of the day, too, I don't even give a damn who is the face. The more and more I get older, man, that type shit, it just seems like it's irrelevant at the end of the day. I'm more interested in the matchups, man. And if these fights have any kind of meaning, you know what I'm saying? If it's something for legacy, I'm more driven towards legacy fights, meaningful fights.
Yes, sir.
Yo, can you hear me?
We good.
Okay, there you go.
We rocking. What's happening? What's happening?
Good, man. Chilling, man. You already know. Sorry that I'm late, man. I appreciate you looking out for your boy, man, for sure.
Man, I've been waiting for you, man. You've been MIA. Then I had ended up missing the last slide you did. I don't know. You must have did that late.
Yeah, man. That shit was like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah, ain't no good.
Yeah.
Ain't no good.
Yeah. My schedule switched up a little bit, so yeah. But I was trying to go 7:30, but man, I got a 5-year-old. Between my wife and my son, boy, shit, you never know.
Man, I know exactly where you're coming from. I got the same thing going on over here, man.
For sure. But yeah, man, I was giving my thoughts on the Inoue situation, of course. Eddie Hearn comes out, calls Inoue a duck. At the end of the day, they said they've actually paid money to Eddie's fighter to avoid him 3 times now. And now Inoue is coming to America, man, to fight the #1 contender, I think, for the WBA and the Alan Picasso.
Okay.
Did you hear about this and you got thoughts on it?
Yeah, I heard a little bit about it. I heard when Eddie Hearn's talking that crazy nonsense, man. My thing, I don't think Inoue ducking no smoke, man. But it's good for him to come out here, man, and get some notoriety in America, man, because, a lot of people don't know, man, how good he is for real, because they say he don't come to America, even though this won't be his first time here, but.
No, this ain't his first time in America.
Huh?
I said this won't be his first time fighting in America.
No, it's not. It's not. But a lot of cats don't really follow boxing past America. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Facts.
But that dude, he a monster, man. But it's just he like in almost like in a Clarissa Shields situation, man. He beat everything around him. He gonna have to do something drastic and move up or something if he gonna fight somebody that's a real challenge. I don't think, dude, that Eddie Hearn's talking about no real challenge for him, honestly.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
I forget what his record is. I gotta check it out again. The nigga look tough.
What's his
but
name
looks
again?
can be deceiving. I can't pronounce that name, man. He one of them like Middle Eastern.
You know how to spell it?
Braid looking motherfuckers. Hold on, I'm about to tell you how to spell it and everything. He one of them like Middle Eastern beret wearing motherfuckers, man.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
I sound better now, though. Remember last time
You sound 100% better, bro. You sound you sound 100% better.
I was gonna kick off the pod. I was gonna kick off my page, man. After the February 1st, so I started putting some content on there, and I had to, I went and got me a 4K camera, and got me a nice laptop with a lot of storage, so I can get it cracking.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead and plug your channel real quick, bro, for the replay game.
For sure. Oh yeah, man. Throwing straight facts boxing. Man. Hit me up, man. I'm gonna try to do content, man. At least a few videos a day, every day, man. Try to go live a few times a week when possible, man. My work schedule, man, is kind of crazy with the family. Added on with it, it get real, but we make time for what we love, man. I love this boxing shit, so I'm gonna make some time for it for sure.
Absolutely.
You know? Especially if that people come support, man, and give me a reason to keep pushing. You feel me?
Absolutely. And that's the only thing. That's the reason, man. That's gonna be the reason, because niggas like you, bro. You know what I mean? That love the sport, that want to come, talk the sport, learn more about the sport, be involved. That's what it's all about, bro.
For sure, because Pete, be honest with you, man. I was just talking to my uncle about this last night, man. My uncle, he supposed to be doing the show with me, man, because he is my he my historian. He's 60. He been in his boxing stuff. All my knowledge I get from him. So he supposed to been rocking with me, man. But he ain't there yet. But we getting there. But anyway, we was talking yesterday, and we was talking about how these promoters getting over, man. They call themselves promoters, don't do no promoting, man. You know what I'm saying? The people like us, man, that got these YouTube channels and stuff, we do all the promotions. You don't see no boxing promoting boxing during no like sporting events or nothing, or no commercials. Nothing. Everything is on the internet. We doing free promo for them cats, and they supposed to be the promoters. They just holding on to all their cheese, Yeah,
it's the fans, man. For the most part, it's definitely the fans.
We pushing the sport.
Pushing the hell out of these fights for sure. I guess when you get to a certain, a certain size, man, and the fans are so passionate, they're gonna push it for you anyway. But that was why I was talking about the Tank Roach fight, man, because on Prime they're not doing a ton of promoting. I haven't seen like any type of specific ads for the Lamont Roach Tank fight, like an ad. You know how like Riyadh season been doing like these movie type trailers and shit.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, or even with ESPN, they heavily promote those upcoming fights throughout whatever you watching on ESPN. And I just haven't seen nothing when it comes to this Tank Davis Lamont Roach fight, bro. I'm like, damn. I ain't seen one little trailer, video, commercial.
Man,
like if you ain't paying attention, you don't even know Gary Antoine and Rayo is on that card, bro.
Yeah, unless you like us, you looking for this stuff. We go searching for news, which we shouldn't have to do. It should come to us. We shouldn't have to be searching for no news for nothing, And then on top of searching for it, we got to cipher out what's bull and what's real. You know what I mean? That's the crazy thing.
That's exactly facts.
A lot of these channels, man, they be giving out educated guesses. They don't be throwing out facts.
Mm-hmm. They don't be throwing them straight facts. You feel me?
Man, listen, I was just gonna add. That's why I started my page and I called it what it was, because I wasn't never gonna put nothing in the air unless it was for show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna be riding no specific boxers. You know what I'm saying? If I like them or hate them, I'm gonna call it down the middle. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's what the sport need, man. We need honest opinions. Honest takes on what you expecting when you see them guys going in the ring, what's they pluses and what's they minuses,
Yeah.
And call it straight down the middle, man. Not because you like somebody, you think he gonna win, or you know what I mean. And that's what we get a lot of. We get a lot of fan babies. You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool, man. When it come down to, that's why they need to change it up a little bit. All these channels we looked at as boxing news, but some of these guys just boxing entertainment, man. They ain't no news, man.
That's it. Now that dude we talking about that Eddie Hearn is accusing Naoya Inoue of ducking is Murajan MJ Akhmadaliyev. All right. Yeah. So yeah. Akhmadaliyev and Akhmadaliyev is buddy is 14-1 with 10 knockouts.
So he ain't even undefeated.
Nah, he's got one loss.
You know who?
And that came to Marlon Tapales. Man, that's a little scrappy little motherfucker too. He lost the WBA Super, so he had the WBA Super. Now he's got the WBA interim. Took that off of Franco this past December. So, but according to Eddie Hearns, he's ducked this dude 3 times.
Yeah, before Eddie Hearns said that a while back, I remember dude talking about he keep maneuvering around him. You know what I'm saying? He have been making noise about this. It's been going around before Eddie Hearn said what he said. Dude been saying that Inoue been maneuvering around him. I put it like this, man. If I was Inoue, like let's say for instance, like what was that? Ball had to drop out the last fight, right? That he was supposed to have with Inoue. Inoue had picked up somebody real quick, right?
Yeah. No, it was Sam Goodman that dropped out the fight, yeah, so he ended up fighting June Kim, the South Korean.
If I was him, if he would have had the power to do so, which I'm sure Inoue got the power to do it. He'd face of boxing where he at. He should have fought dude then, man. When dude had to drop out, he should have picked him up and got him out the way. I really feel like I'm
interested, dude. Man. I saw the little highlights they put together for Buddy. I ain't gonna front. I ain't paid the little motherfucker no mind, but he's short and real thick, and he looks extremely strong. He kind of built like a Nick Ball, you know what I'm saying? So at 22, he looked super strong. But we'll see, man. The way Inoue been folding these cats up, it just almost seemed like it don't matter. But of course, you know, Eddie Hearn believes in him, and he's throwing those ducking accusations out there at the end of the day, which in my opinion, you need that in the sport of boxing, because that make us look like, hey man, is he really ducking this dude? But shout out to Bob though, because Bob said, listen, he's got this fight coming in Vegas this summer. So if anybody wants to really see Inoue live in the flesh, you'll be able to do that in Vegas this summer, July the 4th, it appears, against the number one contender, Alan Picasso. I ain't really pay him much attention either, but he's actually 30-0. So this is an undefeated cat, number one contender. Inoue will be fighting him on U.S. soil, so that's what's up. And then after that, he's supposed to be making his return to Japan, where he may just fight Akhmadaliev, according to Bob Arum.
Okay.
So that's the rundown on Inoue and what the hell he got going on.
Yeah, I want him to go and get that fight out the way, man. One thing, man, about these fighters, man, they don't set these cats up fast enough, man. If dude did everything it take to get in front of you, if he the mandatory, man, ain't no reason why you shouldn't be fighting that man. You know what I mean? Point blank, period. I feel like everybody should honor their mandatories and get it out. Yeah. Unless you got something bigger and better in front of you. If you ain't got nothing bigger and better in front of you, fight your mandatories, man.
And I'm glad you said that. Shout out my guy Mark Wynn too in the chat. What up, Mike? Hey, Mark, you be hanging out with other motherfuckers, but you don't be coming to hang out with me, and I feel some kind of way about that. You Aussie motherfucker, you. But anyway, I that point you just made, I feel that, man, because again, there's not a lot of looks for Inoue down there at them weight classes. Ain't nobody really paying a lot of them. They really not paying none of them no mind. Like this Akhmadaliev guy, Alan Picasso. Like let's keep it a bean. You heard of Alan Picasso before, bro?
Never.
We haven't heard of none of these niggas. So, you know, I want to see you fighting who niggas is asking you to fight first, and then you get to these no-name niggas that most people ain't paying attention to.
Right. That's them stay busy fights, man. When you go take care of them names, man. When you especially like Inoue ain't young, man. Inoue in his 30s. You know, 32. He 32. Yeah, he in his 30s. So
he in his prime.
Yeah, so he in his prime. But you know, boxing career, man. What you 35? He got about 4 more years, maybe 3-4 years left.
Yeah,
probably a little longer. Probably a little longer, considering he is smaller, one of those smaller weight classes. But,
yeah. Man, that little motherfucker, yeah, he got some, man. Listen, it's a lot he can do in the next 4-5 years if he really wanted to.
Yeah, but I'm saying like all that them garbage matchups, man, do away with that, man. Get the best names you can get, or dare to be great, man. You know what I'm saying? I really want to see him fight my boy from San Antonio.
Who, Inoue?
Yeah, I want to see Inoue fight my boy, Bam Rodriguez.
Right.
I know they ain't in the same weight. I know what Bam at? What 118 or something like that?
Yeah. 7 points. Ain't number 7 pounds north to south. 7 pounds north. He can see Nick Ball and whoever else at you know, at, well, shit, that's 4 pounds at 26. At 37 pounds, or what's that, 8 pounds, he can go see Tank. And if he lose 10 pounds, he can go see Bam Bam.
I put it like this. I say him and Bam should meet at a catch weight, man. Y'all split the difference.
Yeah.
Split the difference.
Yeah. Or
y'all dare to be great. I think Bam the only mug that's under 120, under 130 that can handle Inoue, be honest with you.
A lot of people feel that way, man. A lot of people feel that way.
He don't need to use his power. He got other abilities. You know what I'm saying? And Inoue the same way. Inoue ain't just no power puncher. People don't. If you ain't never seen Inoue, man, Inoue is a well-rounded fighter, man.
He is. And I think for me, the attribute, because he likes to just be right there in front of you. For me, his biggest attribute is his elusiveness, man. His speed, like that footwork and that speed to really stay in front of somebody the entire fight, and you not really be able to get a beat on him while he fucking you up. That's a hell of a skill. That's a hell of a skill set, bro.
Man, that's what I told I was talking to my uncle about the Canelo and the Crawford fight, and he was like, "Be honest, man. What you think? What is going to be Crawford's strongest tool?" He thinking I'm finna say speed. You know, he think I'm finna say counter ability, him countering. I'm like, no, man, his feet.
Yeah.
His footwork. He need to use his footwork to elude, to maneuver around getting hit, and he need to use his footwork to set up.
That's big facts.
Like his feet is gonna be the most important thing in that ring against Canelo.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing, and now remember this. Go ahead and say this, man. I'm gonna say it now. Crawford gonna turn Canelo.
All right, well, wait till we get to that conversation. I'm with you. I got to give you a warning, though, Mark Wayne. Here go your warning, nigga. You got one more time, Mark. You got one more goddamn time with me. Shout out Boxing Kangaroo. And again, if you subscribe and get in the comments, I promise I'll try and get to your comment. My question on Inoue, the Boxing Kangaroo, has always been, why did he duck 112 when all the smoke was there? Chocolatito, Estrada, etc. Make it make sense. That's facts, man. If you was paying attention back then, those was fights that you really wanted Inoue to take. I don't know if it was I don't know, bro. I don't know, because he was in the mix. Like he was in the mix, man. And when you think about Chocolatito, he right there. He about the same age. I think Chocolatito ain't number 35 years old. I don't know, man. I really don't know. That's a great question.
Keep in mind, man, a lot of these fighters be manufactured, man.
Boxing Kangaroo, he said Nakatani be a hell of a fight for Inoue. Yeah. So, okay, that was what Bob was saying. Junto Nakatani, which is another Japanese fighter, a fellow countryman for Inoue. They was talking about potentially getting that fight done on his return to Japan after he fights in Alan Picasso in the US. So yeah, that was the fight he was talking about, Nakatani. And then maybe seeing Akhmadaliev on a Riyadh card, because that's what I really want to, again, I just believe Inoue just needs more exposure. I love the fact that the hardcore fan base rocks with him, and he's doing well with what he's doing. I guess just for the exposure, let us see him, co-main event or main event and headline some of these Riyadh cards, or even a big, top rank card, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or now that they'll be in the zone or on the zone after this summer, the zone card. So yeah. But yeah, Nakatani, I would love to see that fight for sure. For sure.
Hey, I rock with Boxing Kangaroo, bro. He be on point.
Yeah, he do. That's another Aussie family member.
Yeah, he be on point.
My God. Damn, Flawless, where you been at, man? Blessings to the gods, Heavy Bag TV family, chat family. That's what's up. Peace and blessings, my guy. Flawless mentality, man. If you ever just need daily inspiration Check out my man Flawless Mentality for sure. E-Dub is in the chat. He said, yo, I feel sorry for the boxers that don't get good promotion, that are undefeated boxers. Need to promote these young boxers. Real talk. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. For sure. Because you're only going to have a few standouts that's going to get the actual promotion that they deserve, like a Carmel Moten or a Keyshawn Davis or Abdullah Mason. For some reason, Top Rank got the formula for the youngest for sure. So
for sure, that's a fact.
Right, man. You right. Matter of fact, and I'm so glad when you look at the big picture, Red.
Yeah.
The fact that, you know, if everything goes right and Top Rank does move over to the zone, Bob can show them how to do this type of shit, right?
Facts.
Bob can kind of open up the playbook, like, yo, this is how you build these young guys, these young fighters, and this is how you draft these Olympic fighters, and this is how you push their careers, for sure.
Yes, indeed. And he most definitely always kept on getting plenty of diamonds in the rough, man, too, man. That's one thing. Bob, he got excellent talent scouts for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say, because it's not like a coincidence. Like, he's been doing this for a long time. He know how to pick talent, man. They know how to pick talent. Top tier scouting. For sure.
Hey, so you got in your list for topics for today to talk about Hitchens and T.O.?
No, but we can take a detour. Matter of fact, we can do that right now. If it's something you want to talk. I seen T.O. put out the little video.
Hitchens respond like an hour ago. He's like Hitchens did a quick short video. He was saying, man, send him a real contract, man. He said, send him a contract. He said, he ain't even got no contract. He said, send him a contract. He said, man, he ain't never seen 2.5 million before, whatever. Basically saying he ain't never had no big payday. You know what I'm saying? And
he hasn't. Neither one of them have.
Exactly. And he telling them, like, man, give them a realistic number, man. They can do it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't ducking no smoke. And I ain't never knew Hitchens to duck nothing but Sabril Matias. But shit, it seemed like everybody ducked him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, now that he's got a belt and this would be for unification, I guess he's saying send him a real number, like at least $1 million, you know what I mean? But I guess for T.O., he like, look, man, I fought Loma for, you know what I mean, some peanuts. I fought Comey and Josh Taylor. I think he fought those guys for like $800K, you know what I mean? So don't be talking about realistic numbers, because these are realistic numbers, bro. If you really want to fight, you take the fight. You
agree with that?
You believe in yourself.
I feel like he can't knock Hitchens because he got people moving around him that value him more than you know what I'm saying, what he was accepting. It just backfired on him. I think the whole goal was he was gonna take them small paydays, beat them cats, and think it was gonna catapult him, and it didn't work in his favor, you know?
Yeah. I think so too. But I also think he was right for taking the opportunities, because what if he doesn't?
He won't be where, because he probably be off the map right now.
You feel me? You feel me? So
he already ain't popular.
Yeah. Like, if he doesn't, even though he's behind, in my opinion, he'd be even further behind, man. You wouldn't be two-time lineal. You wouldn't be decorated the way you are.
Exactly.
So it's hard, especially when these young fighters, man, not to take those opportunities. If I'm Richardson Hitchens and they giving me anywhere close to $1 million for a T.O. fight, I'm taking it.
Man, my thing is, for Hitchinson, period, he should take it just because he's so new on the scene. A lot of people don't know Hitchens for real, you know? So if I was Hitchens, I mean, like you said, man, if they coming close to $1 million, I mean, but the thing is, they said Turkey supposed to be putting this stuff together. If Turkey putting it together,
it's got to be a fight that Turkey asking for. You know what I mean?
I thought he had a 3-fight deal, but that's all. That's besides the fact.
That's Matchroom DAZN. You talking about Hitchens?
No, I'm talking about T.O. supposed to have 3. He supposed to do like a little. All them cats got like little tune-ups, but T.O.
The only fight that he want T.O. in is the Boots fight.
Okay,
yeah, that's it. So
Okay, so everything
anything
else going
else,
through Top Rank.
yeah, I don't think he funding anything else that got nothing to do with T.O.
All right, understood. All right, so then
Yeah.
I feel like Hitchison should just take that bait then, man, because you got a chance you can get you another belt under your wing. You'll be unified.
Yeah.
You know, and it's T.O. So that's an excellent name. And I feel like Hitchison got what it takes to be the T.O. You know, but if T.O. come a throwback T.O., if he come back like he used to be, then it's
a good fight, bro.
It's gonna be a great fight. But I ain't seen T.O. in tip top shape, man, in a while. You know, T.O. been looking suspect. I get he fight to the level of his competition, all that, man. I hear
That's
that.
the best way to describe it, bro. Because when it really matters, it seems like this nigga rises to the occasion. So, like the title fights, for some reason, in his title fights where he's fighting another champion, this nigga balls out. So, you know what I mean? That's a really, really good matchup, man. And I think Richardson Hitchens proved versus Poirot just how really good of a boxer he can be, and I think that's the only type of fighter Teofimo Lopez is going to have real challenges against. Somebody who don't mind being on the back foot and keeping a jab stuck in your face.
And long.
It's tough for Teo.
And Hitchison's real long and lanky.
Absolutely.
He don't get tired.
Matter of fact, I love that fight. I hope that they can get that done, man. That's a really, really good fight, man. It's gonna be a lot of IQ involved in that fight for sure.
I love the style matchup, man.
Yeah. And I also think T.O. can hurt that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I know for sure T.O. can hurt him if T.O. can catch him, because T.O. a hybrid boxer to me. Like, he a boxer, puncher / he athletic. He just got a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
I think the only thing that he lacked is size. If you being honest.
Yeah, he for sure. I agree with you there. But I think somebody like Hitchens can really bring out the best in T.O. as well. You know what I mean? For sure. Yeah, that's a dope fight. I'm glad you brought that up. But as far as what I saw, man, I just the shit talking. But I also thought, even though I don't fuck with T.O. Because of some of the things he said in the past, whether he felt like it was racist or not, it just felt that way to me. So I don't really fuck with him like that. But I like him as a fighter. I'm gonna keep it a bean. You know what I mean? The dude got skills, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And a matchup like Hitchens, it's a tough matchup for T.O. in my opinion. But it's a winnable fight in my opinion as well.
Right.
I mean,
I was at a point of time a few months ago where I was like, man, drown T.O. out. Don't nobody give him no fight. Drown him out. You know what I'm saying? Kill him through his pockets. If he want to be racist, don't none of the brothers give him no fight. But then I thought about it. I'm like, man, you know what? I'd rather somebody just
beat that nigga. He a legacy fight, bro. He a legacy fight.
Yeah,
Teofimo Lopez is a legacy fight. If you got him on the resume, you looking good.
Yep, and I'd be cheating myself, man, by not seeing them fights, man, because I do want to see T.O. fight all them other cats, man. I still want to see T.O. and Devin. I want to see T.O. and Tank. I still want to see all them fights. A lot of them fights got away from us, but it's still a nice amount of them fights that still can happen.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I like the whole little tournament Turkey trying to put together with these niggas. Hopefully, everybody can win. That's the only thing that to me could mess it up, because if T.O. gets a fight before Boots, which is what he's trying to do, basically, just like Ryan's got Rolly and Devin's got Ramirez and Boots has Stanionis. T.O. needs a fight. Everybody's got to win in order for this tournament to actually take place. Right. But Hitchens could it's a lot of fights in that whole scenario that could really mess up the apple cart, in my opinion. I'm not just gonna say T.O.'s gonna beat Hitchens. That's a winnable fight for Hitchens as well.
No, it's most definitely gonna be it's a toss up for sure. It depends on who wake up on the right side of the bed that night, because they both got the skill set to stop the other one's style. Both their styles are tailor made for each other, but like I said, it all depends on who on the top of their game that night. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You would have to lean towards T.O. though, because all he's been able to accomplish, who he has for it on the resume.
He proven.
Yeah, he's proven, man. 2-time lineal. You know what I mean? That's a legacy fight for anybody, and to put T.O. on the resume, that says a lot to me. You know what I mean?
Big. That's big.
That's the shit that I'm into anyway. I'm starting not to give a fuck about nothing that got to do with bread, man.
Man, I'm telling you.
But I understand for the fighters, for sure. Now, again, for Hitchens, take the opportunity, man. If they giving you anywhere between 750 to $1 million, fuck it, take that. Because if you a champion fighting a nobody like Brian Norman Jr., he about to come back and fight Quavos. He gonna be lucky if they give him 250, 300.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And they got him on the undercard of a female boxing joint.
Oh man,
yeah, he gonna make like
boy bogus, and I feel like he one of the best 147s.
Yeah, absolutely. Matter of fact, that fight is
he might upset all them other cats. He might put both of them Stanley on his hand boots down.
For anybody who care to know, that Brian Norman fight is on the undercard of the Scott Nicholson fight.
Diabolical.
March 29th, and you'll have Brian Norman Jr. versus Quavos co-main event. And yeah, that boy gonna make like 250, 300, man. So if I can get 750 to $1 million for a unification versus somebody like Teofimo Lopez, I think that just does, and if you can get the W, just does so much for you, bro. Asking price goes up. You know, that's just how the shit works, man.
Right. I guess he probably looking at it like T.O., the biggest name in 140 right now. So he like, man, if I can't get paid off of him, so what I'm getting after that?
T.O.'s the guy. He's the lineal champion at 140. Like,
that's what I'm saying. So if you can't get paid off of him, you get what I mean?
Yeah. And it's an opportunity to beat the man that beat the man. You know, it's just legacy there, bro. You get the opportunity to beat the man that beat the man.
I agree with you. I'm just trying to look at it from both sides. I'm trying to look at it from both sides of the spectrum because these cats ain't built like how we was, man. And you know, we in our late 30s and 40s.
Yeah,
these cats, they just mid 20s, man. They got a whole different outlook on how they look at boxing than we do. These cats ain't really.
You want that bag, like nigga? Want that bag, man?
They want that money, man. That money. Yeah. And the thing's so crazy though, man. Money come with legacy. And that's the crazy thing.
The money come with the legacy, bro. You say it there. That's what I always say, man. And I hate to go to another subject, but it's the truth. Like all of that tank money shit, tank talk, when it come to all of these opponents, nigga, you would have been made the same money, if not more, fighting those names that we wanted to see you fight.
Less fights.
Bottom line, the best fights gonna always make the best bread.
Yep, he probably fought 10 for the fighting all the kings. The 4 kings, if he would have fought all them, man, he would have made more money than he would have made with all the fights he had since. Together.
And when you think about it for Hitchens now, I mean, outside of T.O. at 40, who else is you gonna make where you gonna make as much as you gonna make versus T.O.?
That's a fact. Ain't no money there.
Even Matias, you're not gonna.
Nope, he ain't no draw like that. And everybody don't know him.
He ain't got no scrap neither.
Well, so
who the other champions now? Rayo's got to fight though.
Yeah, Rayo.
He's fighting Gary Antoine.
You got Rayo T.O.
So Devin's the champion in recess. I don't even know how this shit gonna work because Puyo
the other champion, right? Or him
the WBC champion.
Him and Sandor Martin fighting for that vacant belt, right?
Who?
Puyo and Sandor Martin.
Him and Gary Antoine fought for that vacant WBC title, and Puyo won. He got the WBC.
So he do got the belt.
Yeah, he got the belt.
All the 4 champions. Puyo,
Hitchens,
Rayo,
and T.O. Okay. Yeah. So, but Puyo not gonna give you no good payday.
No, not at all.
Rayo. Yeah, T.O. the man, the lineal champion. That's the best payday you probably gonna get.
Yeah, and he got the best name, best resume.
Yeah, he's the guy. So and shit, nigga, whatever they talking, man, take that. You know what I mean? You know they ain't finna give you no 2-3 million, man. So don't be on some dumb shit.
He just
you
hopped
know
on
what I
the scene
mean?
for real. You know, so he got to take it. When these opportunities come like this, man, you got to snatch it up. You hot right now, your name buzzing. This is the perfect fight to jump in to keep your name going, man, so people can know who you are. And if you do something great that night, you just stamped your name, bro. Now you're gonna be a household name that night. If you can get it done.
That's it. Facts. All right.
What else we got?
Moving on, man. My guy Ryo, Gary Antoine. Listen, in my opinion, that's saving the day when it comes to this Tank Davis Lamont Roach fight. And like I told you, I hadn't seen no promotion. I hadn't seen no trailers. Maybe you have. Maybe people watching have crazy promotion for this Lamont Roach and Tank Davis fight. Yeah, we know it's happening, but outside of the niggas who's really paying attention, I'm not so sure. And then I see some videos where people are predicting that this fight is going to do 500,000 pay-per-view buys. I'm tripping because I just can't. I don't see the promo.
150,000.
Maybe I've been paying attention to the rest of these fights, and I was so amped about the Morrell, the David versus David, more than this particular fight. Maybe I'm tripping, but Ryo, Gary Antoine on the co-main, I think putting them in there did them justice.
Almost definitely.
Right? Because they could have co-main, they could have let Pitbull and your boy co-main on Tanks on the card. It's all PBC. I'm looking at it now like they could have. It's a few different things. They had him fighting third on Benavidez card. And what was the co-main? The Fulton. What was it? Yeah, Fulton Figueroa.
Yeah.
Right. So then they had Kamel Moten on Benavidez card.
He was the first
prelim joint. You know what I'm saying? So
I like dude. He nice.
I don't even know, who's all on this Tank card. Matter of fact, let me take a second.
Bro, now I be doing the sports betting, right?
Yeah.
Bro, they ain't even got none of the other card on there. All they got on there is Tank and Roach. And the only promo I ever seen from the Tank and Roach is basically when they did a little commercial in between the Benavidez fights. That's the only time. And the thing so crazy to me, bro, is how low budget Tank fight conferences was in his versus Benavidez. They put way more money into Benavidez. And this Tank we talking about.
Yeah, man. Like Benavidez press conference, everything was right about Benavidez versus Morrell, bro.
Yep, they put some money behind that.
That's what I'm saying. It made me seem it seemed like them two niggas is fighting for different promoters.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, it ain't like they had somebody come from outside. This was all PBC. Both of them PBC too.
Yeah.
So it's like PBC got it when they want to spend it. I guess they just look at Tank as his own entity. He can get it done on his own. He don't need no help. He got a deep enough fan base. I think they want to believe, but he ain't got the right dancing partner this time. People tired of it. That formula ain't gonna work this time. He got to get some names behind him. We getting tired. He 30 years old, man, with all them fights, man, and no killers on that list.
Yeah, that's facts. Boy, you gonna open up that can of worms. You gonna have somebody coming here looking for you.
My boy,
they got the boy Tellis, man. That's right. I do want to see what Tellis look like. They got him fighting J Rock. So J Rock and Tellis is on the undercard.
Okay.
The WBC champ Albert Puyo, he fighting Sandor Martin. You got that one, and then you got Ryo and Gary Antoine.
That's a good fight right there, bro. That
That's
Puyo Sandor Martin.
A damn good fight.
That's gonna be a banger.
That fight is the only reason why I ain't gonna goddamn stream this shit, bro.
Oh, you talking about Antoine Russell now? I'm talking about the Puyo and the Sandor Martin.
Fire stick activated. That's the only reason why I ain't activating that fire stick, my nigga.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's gonna be hard for me to go back to back. I just paid for the Benavidez.
I gotta get it. I gotta get it, man. I gotta support.
I'm spending all this money on subscriptions.
Shout out Tellers
ESPN.
and J Rock. Huh? Say that again.
No, I said I'm spending all this money on subscriptions, man. I got the Zone. I'm paying for ESPN Plus. I'm playing. I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm spending all this cheese. Then I'm thinking I'm good on the fights. I said, I still got to pay for the card for the February 22nd. Still on top of the paying for the little package, the monthly package. I'm like, man, yeah, they trying to hit your boy for them $100, man. That $100,
yeah, man.
They got it, man. I don't know, man.
They did wrong.
I'm paying though.
And then they both on the 1st, man. They know niggas' bills is due on the 1st.
That's what I'm
February
saying.
1st and March 1st.
Back-to-back verses though. That's crazy.
Yeah, y'all niggas know them bills due on the 1st, man. That's why it's hard for me. It's hard to fathom that $500K. My guy Boxing Kangaroo bust out laughing. Hold on. Oh man.
What do you say? What do you do?
Tio's mentally weak is sad but true. He's a mental midget in my opinion. And he said, stop. $500K bullshit, man. That's real rap, bro.
Take one of them zeros away and put a 1 in front of the 5.
Oh man,
it's 150,000 max.
Let's bring up my boy, man. He needs no introduction. Hailing out of KC, my guy, Slick 50 GMT Sports. My brethren.
What's good?
What it do?
Nothing. First and foremost, though, not KC, St. Louis, baby, 314 all day.
Yeah, St. Louis.
Get them together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. My bad, man.
It's all good.
Louis.
They next door, homies. They next door. They just 3 hours away.
We right around the corner from you.
Yeah.
Green Bay though.
Huh?
They kept saying they like KC. Who like KC?
That's 9.
That's 9. Okay. All right, bet. But you like Green Bay?
Yeah. I'm a Green Bay.
Yeah, that's right.
Word.
Yeah, that's why the Eagles gotta lose. Shit, they gotta go.
Now I know you must have heard this Tank talk or this Ryo talk, man. What was on your mind? You came in hot.
No, I actually jumped up here and cut it on. I don't even know where y'all at, man. I was listening for a little bit, but I was going back and forth with my girls and whatnot. But y'all was talking about T.O. and Richardson when I was listening, and then I had to dip back off.
Oh, okay, yeah. We shifted gears, man. We went into that
Tank card.
That Tank card, man. And I was just saying, like, you know how the Riyadh, you see all of the trailers and shit for Riyadh, and time you watching something on ESPN, you might see them promoting whatever they got coming up. It just hasn't been the same for some reason for this Tank card. Like, maybe it's me, but the promotion ain't really been there. And in my opinion, Ryo and Gary Antoine saved the day for them niggas, because I was gonna stream this one. This one get that work. You feel me?
Don't tell nobody else.
Right, I ain't gonna tell nobody else. Look at
that. So what you think though? What you think about this particular card, man? And of course, Ryo and Gary Antoine on that co-main event.
No, I like the co-main event. I think Ryo gonna bring the best out of Gary Antoine, because he he could have put a little more on that last fight. You know what I'm saying? They got that fight. You know what I mean? So I feel like he definitely gonna turn it up on this fight. You know what I'm saying? Because if he don't, he kind of one of the fighters that's laying a cut so deep that motherfuckers don't even remember that he around until he come out and finally start talking again. You know what I mean? So I think he's gonna come out and put a stamp on it. For is the Tank fight, it's just a filler fight. I mean, it's for the Tank fans, yeah, they gonna rant and rave about it. For me, I'm gonna watch it, but I mean, it's just a filler fight, an entertaining fight. That's all it is. I'm not looking for nothing else to come from it. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing I think that should even catapult him to anything illustrious, even though we know it is, because it's Tank. You know what I'm saying? But it's just one of them fights for me. But I did want to say something about this though. Richard Hitchison and T.O. I know T.O. got a name and he'll be the best. That he whoever he fighting, if they win, he'll be the best on their resume.
Right.
But given the bad press and everything that T.O. has had and his, I call it schizophrenia, I don't know what it is, but they kind of two birds in the same nest. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Richard Hitchens shouldn't be talking about. Now, I saw the video where he said, make sure you had the right O's on there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's talking about $1 million. I don't know if he was talking about that, whatever, but he is a champ. You got to at least come give him the minimum that he's warranted. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, and I do get what you said that, you know, T.O. took those fights, you know what I'm saying? 800,000. And he was getting, you know, his minimum and shit like that. That's what they had negotiated this and the third, you know what I'm saying? But what I mean by two birds in the same nest, yeah, the Richard Hitchens, he's known now. He's hot. He can go get money that type. If he feels slanted, that might sound like the same money he can go fight a nobody. You get what I'm saying? You know what? So they might have to put a little bump on there. At the same time, too, though, T.O. got to understand that because this is your forgiveness fight. Let's be real. He go out there and he step on fucking Richard Hitchens. Everything that we heard T.O. say before, the world gonna act like that shit never happened. T.O. back. That's all you're gonna hear. T.O.'s back. You get what I mean? So I just feel like he got to understand it as well. You know what I mean? But I do agree with you though. Like for Richard Hitchens, it's not like nigga you the A side. You know you do got a belt or whatever the case. You do know this is the name, the biggest name you're gonna have. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is
thus far. You know what I'm saying?
In the negotiations, nigga, because this is a great opportunity at the end of the day, and if they sniffing anywhere near those numbers, it's a no brainer to me.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree with you, man, for sure.
Me too.
Bring up my guy, man. Boxing Kangaroo. Ow. It ain't gonna be right without having one Aussie representing, man.
That's right.
What's going on, Boxing Kangaroo?
Can you hear me all right, bro?
Yeah. If you can turn your volume up, maybe just a little bit.
Let me see. Not any better?
Not really.
Still kind of low for me. I don't know for y'all.
It's low for me too.
I don't know what's going on. This fucking technology's left me I'm in the dark ages here, fellas, eh?
So we still got the flip phone?
Flip phone. Nokia 3210, bro. It's amazing I can connect to you guys on this Nokia.
We ain't got the flip phone.
Hey, I just wanted to say, man, that that PBC card on the weekend, bro, that was damn fire. I'm the biggest critic of the PBC, but I've got to take my hat off to him, man. That was a fire card, bro. That was entertaining. That was a hell of good. That Pitbull, I think for me, that Pitbull fight, man, against Fierro, that fight, that was fire, man.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
absolute fire.
Yeah, that was slugfest.
Yeah, so I got to. Let's hope they can back that up. I doubt it with this tank card. I think this will be another showcase event. But you know, shout out to the PBC, man. They got it right. Damn good card.
Absolutely. I'm glad you mentioned that too, man, because that Pitbull Fierro fight was fire, straight up, bro.
We was on GMT. GMT talking about that.
They stole the show outside of the main event. They stole the show for sure, man. You know what I mean?
You goddamn right.
And Fierro, man, for giving us a pure Mexican war, bro. That was dope, man. You absolutely right, Boxing Kangaroo. And I'm not mad at it, man. Matter of fact, because that's another topic we hadn't got into it yet. Shout out David Benavidez, period, bro. Bona fide star in my book. I don't care what the numbers say. To put together this event, we saw it looked extremely packed. In there, what was they at? T-Mobile. They was in T-Mobile in Vegas. Headline this card, and not only did you headline it, you pulled out, in my opinion, outside of the Pitbull and Fierro fight, the best fight of the night. Man, just a dope card, bro. Give that man his respect. At the end of the day, he deserves it. I don't really want to see no more David Benavidez hate. It's a lot of David Benavidez hate, and I don't understand why, because the nigga style is just it's too exciting. If you don't like David Benavidez style, man, you don't like boxing, bro.
What they saying?
Huh?
What the haters saying?
Oh man, you know the niggas that love Canelo hate
I was
on
just gonna say.
David Benavidez, bro.
They still worried about Benavidez? What they worried about him for? That man ain't touching Benavidez. Y'all safe.
Exactly. He don't want no parts of Benavidez, but yet, it's a threat to the kingdom, man. So
yeah, they just
the heat is gonna be out there.
They throwing big hate at that man.
He doing it to himself though. If he don't fight Benavidez, it's like you what they call that? You forfeiting the torch.
Basically,
because he gonna keep boxing. While you gone. You know what I'm saying? You gotta beat him.
Canelo got enough minions to negate that, bro. Because if it never happens, Canelo got enough dick riders to negate it. That's the fucked up part about it.
You know what's crazy though? What's crazy is that this is gonna be the biggest duck in history, bro. Like when Canelo retired, this is gonna be a big asterisk on his legacy.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I think he eventually fights him though. Shout out, I can't think of who put out a video, man. Somebody that popped up on my feed, but he said Canelo could potentially be on the road to $1 billion. Because listen, he's already worth about 300 million. Mm-hmm. Then he supposedly got this Jake Paul fight they just agreed to do. I don't know how real that is, but if you willing to fight Bud Crawford in some sort of like freak show this year, even though a lot of people don't feel that way about that fight, but I do. I'm gonna stand on my square when it comes to Bud fighting Canelo. I don't like that fight for Bud. Maybe he can pull it out, but I don't think so. It's the reason he's going to be a heavy underdog in that fight. I don't see why Canelo wouldn't fight Jake Paul, Cinco de Mayo, if they can get that done, if the reports are true. That's a huge payday. The Crawford fight is a huge payday. So you talking about between them two fights, maybe another 300 million for Canelo. You know what I'm saying? And then next year, top it all off with a big fight versus David Benavidez. How much do you give him for David? The Turk probably give him another $150 for David Benavidez. You know what I mean? That's crazy work, man. That's crazy work for Canelo. And I think he probably retires after losing to David Benavidez.
He gonna have to. David Benavidez is gonna put that work on him.
Yeah, but shit, nigga, you knocking at the door at $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? By the time that happened, if Canelo ends up fighting Jake Paul, Terrence Crawford, and Benavidez, that's crazy paper, bro.
Yeah, he set up for the coldest retirement plan in boxing history.
Yeah, if that shit true about Jake Paul, man, I mean, if his fans accepted everything else, they can't complain about Jake Paul.
Hey,
and then he gonna be a fool not take that type of money, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My thing is, if what Jake Paul do to deserve a fight with you, bro? If Benavidez ain't did enough. That's my thing with that.
You said it about everybody else.
I know, but I get it. I understand it. I mean, I understand what they saying, but it don't make sense. You know, you gotta make sense when you saying certain stuff, man. You gotta make it make sense because you contradict yourself, bro. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Canelo don't give a fuck about contradicting himself, man. He been doing that.
Yeah,
that's what these fans allow it, man. These fans allow anything, man.
Yeah. And his fans will defend all of it, bro. Like they'll defend it all to the death of them. They'll defend it and make sure whatever wrong is right. So
if my favorite fighter doing trash, I'm gonna call him out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's just what we supposed to do, man. That's how you keep the sport honest. If we already ain't got no governing body, so we got to govern our sport if we love it.
Yeah, facts. I think that's why we all, you know what I'm saying, get on here and voice our opinion.
Yeah,
I mean, you got to, but I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I was more mad at the Berlanga fight and the Jaime fight, right? This fight, though,
it makes sense.
It don't make sense, but it's gonna make him some sense if you get what I'm saying.
That's what I mean. It makes sense because it's making dollars.
He said Benavidez bring 25 pounds on fight. Now, goddamn it, it's gonna bring about 100-something million that he won't. Netflix will pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the numbers you saw that Jake Paul did with Mike Tyson, they looking at that like we get Canelo and him in here. That's two of the biggest blockbusters in boxing right now.
It's crazy.
That's a fact.
It's crazy.
Hey, he bringing in more than 25 pounds though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And look at it from this way. You have to give Canelo credit for being a really good businessman. The nigga is worth almost 300 million, bro.
Yeah. He a bad man.
It comes from being and doing good business.
Yeah.
So there's no way he's going to just completely ignore a situation where he could fight Jake Paul for potentially over $100 million for one fight.
Yeah.
It's not gonna do it.
Netflix paying what they weigh, and like you say, Jake Paul gonna come in heavy, but shit, like we say, pay what you weigh, nigga. He gonna pay.
Hey, but we got to keep in mind that Jake Paul ain't got the skill set for Canelo too. So
No, man, he didn't have it for Mike. You saw how he was scared to even stand there with an old man. What you think he finna do with Canelo, bro?
Yeah, I think Mike was holding back for sure.
Yeah,
if you ask me.
I think Mike was like, man, I'm finna make this quick money. I ain't finna hurt this boy.
I don't think Mike was holding back. Everybody keeps saying that. I don't think he was.
It was punches that he reneged on. I just think the age is in his mind. You get what I'm saying? Like he could have let them punches go, but it was times he had them right there, did it right. It was just like, yeah, we see what's going on. At least for me.
Around from Mike. I just think that nigga was dead.
But it was just a dead wrong fight anyways, though. But I wasn't mad at when I saw how much they was getting paid. Like, fuck it, go get it, nigga.
Right. I was just looking at it like I was looking at Tyson like, man, I seen a lot of shots he held from releasing, and then I looked at him again like, man, bro, it kind of looked like his mind was telling him tell his body to do something, but his body couldn't.
Body wouldn't do it, right? That's what I mean. His mind, it ain't. He can't pull it.
That time won't there. That time and been gone, man. And I keep telling people, man, Mike was a bum on his way out the door, bro. So I don't know how niggas felt like he was gonna come back at 60 and be something special.
I know this was some years back. It's because how they saw him trying to fuck up Roy ass, and Roy was running like, what the fuck? This old man still can hit. You know what I'm saying? So people took that. You know what I'm saying?
The training videos.
The training videos. You know what I mean?
Training videos had me fooled.
You know.
They fooled a lot of niggas. Yeah.
He overdid it.
I was like, ooh, he ferocious.
Right.
You're not the boxing kangaroo. You cool, man. You cool, man. No problem. He said, can anyone on the panel name me another Mexican ATG that avoided the best fight in their respective division? Hell no.
I can't.
That's the thing. Mexicans ain't really known for being ducks like that. They fight.
They bring it.
Including each other.
Even the ones that can't fight bring it.
Yeah. That's one thing. They ain't scared to take no L's, but that's why Canelo different to me, man. But then he is a ginger. I think he mixed with German or something, man. I don't think he's straight Mexican.
That nigga Irish, man. Canelo Irish.
Irish?
Yeah, he got to be. He Irish.
Yeah. But
he look Irish.
I mean, but the writing was on the wall when they like all the way back when Eddie Reynoso was like he wasn't gonna fight no black. The first ones when it was like he wasn't fight no black fighters. When they asked Eddie Reynoso, he said no because they too slick. That came out Eddie's mouth. That's why I respect Eddie Reynoso. He just gonna tell you how it is. No, we not looking to do that shit. They too slick. Then this dude come out talking about he not fighting no more Mexicans, but the pressure laid upon him, and you see how he picking them. You know what I'm saying? Just to calm everybody down. So this just the Canelo way, bro. And then the stuff he repeat like a spoiled child. You know, I done everything. I can do what I want. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Like
he's talking mean to me.
Yeah, he's mean. He doesn't. But like you ain't never been mean. Like you ain't never said nothing wrong. And you know what I mean? Like
that ain't how we sell fights.
Stop playing, bro. Like,
that's how we sell fights. What you mean?
And then the nigga come out in pajamas now. You know what I'm saying? Like. He got the silk sheets on when he walk out, bro. Like, dude, tired. He done. Like, for real.
Man, that's a fact.
But
that's how I look at him.
Act like they completely forgot how David Benavidez initially approached Canelo. He was mad respectful. Told him that he was a legend, and like he had mad respect for Canelo when he initially tried to get that fight, bro.
Yeah, but Canelo's a walking contradiction, dog.
Yeah,
bro. When the minute he said. But it would fight Benavidez for what? He's done nothing. He didn't bring 25 pounds. Dude, you was bigger. You made a living off little cats, bro.
And that's when Benavidez started disrespecting him because he disrespected him first.
Yeah, you made a living off little guys. We Mir Khan, goddamn me. You had no business fighting that little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Then they say the nigga Edgar Berlanga ended up weighing like 193 the night of the fight. Come on, bro.
So I mean, that's the Canelo way. That's why I call it the Canelo way. He's a walking business. No matter who he fight, he got the fan base he know gonna pay to come see. That's why he picked them dates too. Them dates that he got helps. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Let me tell y'all what this Mexican told me at my job about Canelo. He said real Mexicans don't respect Canelo because they feel like he should fight David Benavidez and pass the torch to him.
Yeah, that's how it always been, bro. Like when De La Hoya beat goddamn help me out. You know they legend. He's still legend.
Yeah.
And that was grueling. He would call him a sissy, the F-bomb and everything. You know what I'm saying? You didn't hear De La Hoya be like, no, I'm not fighting him. He's too mean. I'm not doing
No, I'm gonna take your head off when we get in this ring.
Yeah.
That's when you get off. You don't be I'm not giving you no payday. Like what?
Yeah.
This what we do. Anybody you fight gonna get a payday.
That's good. Yeah, man. I mean, it just and what really pisses me off is just some of his fans really can't see it. They really think he's not ducking this dude. Like that shit crazy, man. Real quick, shout out my girl Coco. What up, girl? Coco. She said, yeah, I didn't think he was back either. I think she's talking about Tyson holding back. You right, girl. No, Tyson won't hold him back. The nigga was 60, man. The nigga was 60. If I'm 27 in my prime, my physical prime, and I'm actually training like Jake Paul is training, I don't give a I would fight Mike. I will fight any 60-year-old. You 60, bro. I'm 27. And maybe that's just the bravado and the ego in me. But at 27 in my physical prime, and you telling me to fight a 60-year-old nigga for a bag, I'm gonna fuck whoever this 60-year-old nigga is up. I don't care who he is.
Well, I'm happy that both of them got all that goddamn money. I don't care. They made that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That's all. I was like, shit. Mike finna fight old Mike and this. I don't care. They got
Mike
that motherfucking bag.
Quick 30 ball real fast.
Nigga, I'm talking about Jake did. Remember when we was younger, bro, and everybody was like, would you fight Mike Tyson for $1 million? Nigga, shit. Salute to Jake, nigga. He did it. You know what I'm saying?
He did the real thing.
He did it.
And but shout out to Mike too, because Jake couldn't really do what he wanted to do to him. I really think Jake wanted to knock Mike ass out and he couldn't. Bottom line,
he was a bit hesitant too, though, man. I think he might throw one and get me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? That he be old, but I hit him too hard. He might actually let one go or attempt to let one go. You know what I'm saying?
That, or just imagine the uproar knocking Mike out, though.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that too. But imagine getting popped by Mike one good hard time. How crazy that fucking crowd would have. And that's what they've been talking about. And Mike could have Mike could have lost. And just the fact he knocked. I know I'm talking about he lost. But I'm saying he could if he would have knocked the shit out of Jake one good time, and he could have lost. That's all everybody would have been talking about.
Yeah, that's all they would have been talking about. Yeah,
he still got that power. He still got some power.
Yeah, that's all they'd have been saying.
Mike was dead tired after 2 rounds, man. You should have tried Mike.
He was dead tired after walking down the ramp.
I'm with you, Heavy. Fuck that. I'm in this motherfucker. We in this bitch.
We in here.
He walked out down the ramp, almost fell.
You walk around in the back with your ass out and all that.
Right. Fuck that. Giving people kisses and shit. Nah, bro. I'm knock the shot at you.
Old
ass. Cameraman dead wrong.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to him for getting to the bag, man. And again, you got to give Canelo all the credit in the world for being a good businessman. So when this news now has broken and being reported, I kind of believe it, because if I'm Canelo at 34, about to be 35, I don't really know how much time I got left. Get Jake Paul while he's steaming hot. Get Bud Crawford, because that's still a fantasy fight that people believe in. And save Benavidez the real work for last. To save the L for last.
That's what I said.
I'll sell it. I'll sell that loss to David Benavidez for 150.
That's the smartest thing to do, bro. Go ahead and pass the torch. Ain't nobody mad at you. That make you more of a fucking legend. Now we get to watch another one be born, and you gonna ride off in the fucking sunset. G, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's perfect.
Hold on, time out. Y'all acting like it's guaranteed that he gonna have the torch when he get done with Crawford.
No, I'm saying we just saying like if that would be the perfect plan. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I'm messing with.
That's the route I would take.
He'll still have the Mexican torch. Win, lose, or draw versus Crawford, he'll still have the Mexican torch.
Lose.
Yeah, no. He lose that don't count for his Mexican. You know what I'm saying? They think. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm talking. Yeah. I'm messing with bro because bro don't think Crawford can do it.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you though, bro. I can see him winning, right? But the thing is, though, bro, that's not no easy feat, and it ain't just Canelo. It's everything that he got to go through.
I think the hardest thing for him is the politics. To me,
you think they signed? Ain't no more politics. They done agreed. It is what it is. But the thing
when
is,
I say politics, I'm talking about him already being down 3-4 rounds when he step in the ring.
The judges, yeah. Oh man, the judge is gonna be on their heels. He gonna have to do way better than Mayweather.
That's what I'm talking about.
Think about it, Red. It'll be a REAG card, so those judges could potentially be.
They still gotta be Nevada judges, bro.
It's gonna be in Nevada, bro.
That nigga with REAG.
Tim Cheatham gonna be there.
Man, Canelo run Vegas.
Tim Cheatham gonna be there, bro.
Canelo is everything. He just like how Mayweather was in Vegas, man. They gonna make it work for him.
Bruh, Mayweather got one of the judges scored, if I remember correctly, one of them judges when he fought Canelo scored it a draw.
Yep.
And we saw him whoop Canelo, bro. And they scored one of them judges in that Mayweather and Canelo fight scored it a draw.
Oh yeah, they did. It was a split decision victory.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't have been. Everybody saw that shit like what?
Oh, excuse me, a majority decision.
Yeah, majority decision, right.
Because one of them saw it as a draw. Yeah, that was some bull. Oh, that was
it was a 12-round fight, right?
Yeah.
He won all 11 rounds and took off the 12th round, and they gave that man a draw.
Yeah.
It was crazy work.
Crazy.
And I mean, he literally embarrassed that boy. He had the crowd laughing at Canelo, man.
Man, he was dog walking that poor boy, man.
I mean, that man couldn't touch Mayweather to save his life, bro. Every time he touched me, come with that overhand.
That fucking pool counter was a motherfucker, boy.
Man, I'm telling you.
For sure. Shout out Coco in the chat. She said, "Yeah, Bud not knocking out no Nello."
No, I don't think he can knock him out. I don't think nobody knocking Nello out.
Coco, you're smart, bro. You should come up here sometime.
It's definitely gonna be by decision, bro. If he wins, it's gonna be by decision. But he gotta mix that shit up with Canelo, man. Like I said, Canelo only get beat. He get very stationary. You keep that jab out there and mixing that shit up. The minute you think this is my problem, this is the only reason that I got doubt in my mind. It's not been one fight I've seen Bud take where he don't get confident and think he gonna stand there and fight somebody.
Yeah. That's it.
I haven't seen one pure like where he just boxed the entire bout. No,
he's a dog, and that's what dogs do. He a dog, and that's what dogs do.
Yeah, if he feel like he can take your power, he gonna stand in front of you.
Man, that's a bad.
And I'm gonna tell you the worst thing about Crawford. Crawford is too game. That's the only thing I'm scared of with Crawford fighting Canelo. You can't go to a brawl with Canelo, bro. He's too big.
Y'all niggas inside my head, boy. That's real shit.
And it's not even that he's too big. It's bruh, dude. If you stay in range of Canelo, it's the traps, bro. Them traps, bro. I'm telling you, that man set some shit up where you be like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? And like I still say the king of catch and shoot. Man, look, besides a Winky holding that shit up so high, the way he hold that motherfucker there, and by the time that bitch about to touch his glove, he already firing at your ass. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like
Canelo a king at hiding his levels.
I got a question for y'all, though. I got a question for you, and it's a good goddamn question. Check this out.
What's up?
Does Bud need a tune? Now we know that this September shit is real. Shout out our Vegas Connect. I know you talked to RC, right?
Yeah.
This shit is real. September 13th, Bud Crawford, Canelo is going down Vegas, man.
Yeah, it's projected T-Mobile, but possibly Allegiant.
Yeah, possibly Allegiant. Does Bud need a tune-up before then? And if he does, who the fuck does he fight?
Man, I had his name, bro. Gavot. What's his name? Gavot? Is that his name?
Who?
The dude you talking about? The dude at 168 that shaped like Canelo a little bit?
Yeah. Man, what's his name, bro? He got like 15 wins and he got
European.
Stick or some shit like that. It's a crazy name.
I can't think of his name. I know who you're talking about too. He a nice. He ain't. I don't think he got as much pop as Canelo, but he'd be a nice challenge to, to fill out the weight class.
I don't know who y'all talking about. I heard Deverenchenko name come up at 68, but I don't know.
I think that's who it is, right?
That's who it is, Deverenchenko. There you go. You just said it. That's it.
That's what I said, Deverenchenko.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. You said it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can see that. But that's a game live dog too, man. That's
he is. He ain't sweet. He ain't sweet. But you need that though. You can't go in there with no real soft tune up. You finna go fight Canelo. You got to go in there and see what you made of.
But think about it.
If you can't get past him, you don't even want to see Canelo anyway. You say what?
Nobody even, I don't even think nobody knocked Deverenchenko out. Everybody who fought Deverenchenko went life and death, bro.
I gotta look. I gotta look. I know it's fit. Well, he like 15 or something.
A lot of people said Deverenchenko beat Munguia.
Mm-hmm.
That was a close, good ass fight.
He gonna have to fight somebody.
He fought them all, bro.
Well, they say that. I heard that Crawford ain't having no tune up. Crawford, he already put that weight on. Just so you can tell, if you pay attention to all the stuff he been doing, he already got that weight on.
And then he keeping them jackets on. He ain't trying to let nobody see nothing, bro.
Yep. And what it is, he putting muscle on. He ain't just finna go in there with no weight. He finna go in there nice, solid condition with the weight and muscle.
He an athlete. He an athlete, bro.
Yeah,
he know how to do it.
I'm telling you, bro.
And not only that, people let me put this out there. People keep talking about 168. He does not have to weigh 168.
He don't.
He don't have to weigh 160. So, he can come in bitch 162 and a quarter. He good.
Just gotta wait. He just can't weigh over 168.
Yeah, that's it. I was looking at him backstage with at the Clarissa fight compared to Clarissa. If she was supposed to be 176 pounds, Bud looked like he was right there with her. Like, like, he looked like it was easily 170 something.
You catch that man in big them jackets, or you catch him in big clothes. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to let nobody see nothing.
I seen him training with So-Cold for So-Cold fighting. He was bigger than So-Cold.
Well, that's what So-Cold said. So-Cold said, "Man, listen, Bud ain't as little as y'all think he is." He said, "Look at me when I'm making waves.
Arms bigger.
Then look at Bud."
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn, maybe he right."
Bud big. Bud ain't little as everybody. Everybody keep talking about 135, man. Bud ain't been 135 in a minute, bro.
But it's that, but it's also moving with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
speed and all that.
Yeah, you're gonna lose some attributes when you gain that much weight. That's just automatic.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like
you just hope you don't lose your best attributes.
Speed is what's he gonna need.
His best attribute is his mind and his feet.
Yeah, his speed is what he's gonna need. If he can go in that fight that American did before he got cocky and thought he was gonna stand there with fucking Canelo like a dummy,
his feet gonna win.
He'll be all right.
Didn't I tell you that when we first got on here? I told you. I said Crawford feet is what's gonna beat Canelo.
He gotta move. He gotta stick and move, bro. He can't.
I'm talking about set up his punches with his footwork and everything.
And don't get greedy.
Yep.
Just don't get greedy, bro.
Don't get greedy. There you go. That's the key right there.
Bivol gave everybody the blueprint. If that nigga at 175 respected motherfucking Canelo like that, goddamn it, you better too. You know what I'm saying? And keep him occupied with that jab and move.
You just told the secret. Don't get greedy.
It's tough though, because you got to be a tall nigga like Bivol to take that blueprint. It was keeping Canelo out of range. A lot of that fight too that really helped Bivol.
Well, he got I think he got a little more reach, but it ain't much though. But I think he got like an inch taller, but that ain't much no neither. But I'm just saying, his feet, if he can stick and move, he just can't get greedy, bro. You know when like Bivol was landing like 5 punches on that dude? No, you ain't even getting to 5 punches, but you know what I'm saying? Cut that shit down to 3 and dip. You know what I'm saying? And he probably ain't gonna get too many of them 3-punch combinations off at all. And I'm willing to bet all 3 of them punches gonna be on the gloves of Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, that shit is gonna be difficult because I think about Canelo, all of these taller giants, bro, and somehow, some way managing to stay in range. So versus somebody like a Crawford staying in range,
easy.
That shit probably ain't gonna be.
Well, them taller guys too they ain't had no feet. Like I said, the one guy that had a real shot like before Bivol, right? And I didn't think he had a chance in fucking hell, but he impressed me was Amir Khan until, like I said, he stood there and I thought dude died the way his ass fell. You know what I'm saying? Because he thought he could stand there with that man. I was like, this dummy.
Well, that's because Amir Khan was having all kind of success when he was mixing it up.
Cockiness.
His hand speed got him knocked out.
Cockiness. That's always been an Amir Khan problem. Amir Khan know he got a fucking jaw made of glass. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna sit there. His last fight before he retired, what happened? He was beating old boy. I forgot his name. Beating the shit out of him. And then what he do? Stand there and want to trade with that motherfucker. Got your ass slipped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that worries me a ton, man. Just knowing that because he's only a half inch taller than Canelo, and Canelo's used to fighting these 5'11", 6 foot guys, and somehow managing the range very, very well. It's just like Bud at his stature is gonna always be in range for some Canelo offense, bro. That's just bro.
He gotta fight that fight. Like for instance, the type of feet he gonna need, right? And people gotta start holding on to the Earl fight. But the only reason I'm bringing up the Earl fight, if you go watch the Earl fight in the earlier rounds, he respected Earl power at first because he didn't know how that shit was gonna feel until he got his ass caught. And when Earl would swing, he very good. You know, Bud could fight going backwards, so he was taking a step backwards to get out of range and then serve his ass back up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to have that type of feet that night, but. The reason I'm saying he has to have it, like as if he might not, is because I don't know how he gonna be with the weight. Like, how is he gonna feel? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I'm nervous about the fight. Like I said, that's my favorite fighter. But I gotta keep 100% honest. This shit looking like an 80-20 because I never seen him fight at that weight. I've never seen him do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say, is it important for him to take a tune up before he actually fights Canelo?
Yeah.
It's extremely dangerous to fight anybody, because I understand you going up there to fight Canelo at 68, boom, bada bing, bada boom, but it's dangerous to fight anybody else at 68, bro.
And then do he take a tune up and risk getting hurt?
Exactly, or losing,
right? You know what I'm saying? Like, he might not.
Who did Charlo fight before he fought Canelo? The Castano fight. That was it. He was coming off the Castano fight.
Yeah, he went up.
And then just went straight up. I think that was detrimental too for Charlo. And I don't think
he was a last minute though. He was last minute. You know, his brother was supposed to have that fight.
I just feel like Crawford way more disciplined than trying to put him up next to how the Charlo look. Because I don't think Crawford gonna come nothing like that.
That's why I said if anybody beat Canelo, it will be Crawford because of his style. But I've never seen him fight at that weight. That's the part that scares me because, like you say, Red, some of them attributes might leave. You can feel good all the fuck you want, and your mind be like, shoot this fucking jab, and that jab come out, it ain't as fast as it was. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
You know, your feet ain't moving like it was. Your gas tank gonna be a little bit different. You know what I mean?
Right. And another advantage I feel like Crawford got, a lot of them cats, man, y'all talking about like because they tall, and I get that, but a lot of them cats go up in that fight, man, already defeated, bro.
That too, but they be
them cats be going in there respectful. They done lost outside the ring before they even get in there, bro. They come in there respectful. You know what I'm saying? They super nervous, scared. Crawford ain't got that kind of energy, bro. Crawford the real dog.
It's different, man, because now I'm putting myself in that situation. Just like if you in the gym and you sparring somebody you never sparred before, you don't, until you get in there and you like
see his size for real,
feel a shot, you know what I'm saying? That shit change you. Like, okay, goddamn, hold up, goddamn it, I gotta make sure this nigga don't hit me with this motherfucking right hand no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
that's what be happening to some of these niggas. Like, all right, I'm about to get in Canelo little ass. I'm about to ball this little nigga up. I'm confident until he hit their ass. You know what I mean? That's what happened with Charlo, bro. I could tell Charlo was full of confidence, man. You can't tell me that nigga wasn't full of confidence. And then he got hit.
Yeah, I believe he had confidence until he got hit. I think that's gonna decide how Crawford fight. I think Crawford got a style for if he can't take his power, and I think he got plans, man.
He got an A to Z. He got an A to Z book. But my thing, Crawford is one of them cats you gonna throw the towel in. I don't. Crawford, they had to stop that fight for Crawford. You know what I'm saying?
Towel on his shoulder, man, just in case shit, bro.
You know, but if anybody could beat him, I think Bud can do it. It just he got to be disciplined. He can't run a dog fight. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you exactly what we were saying the other day. This is the perfect way to put it, man. Canelo got room for error. Crawford don't.
Yeah.
Right, like bro. Right. But
Bo might need
Crawford got to fight a perfect fight, bro. Crawford got to fight a perfect fight, man. Canelo
Yeah,
can make
Bomac always got a towel on the shoulder. You watch the fight though.
Yeah, he do. That's facts.
Shit, he should have threw that mug in for so cold.
He keep that motherfucker, bro.
Man, so cold won't get beat like that, man.
No, so cold.
At the end, he was getting rocked, bro.
He got rocked. I mean, Pacheco did a good job, but I ain't never thought he really had.
Yeah, he weathered the storm. He weathered that shit.
But at the end, bro, all them uppercuts and you ain't even
Everything at the end he was doing, right? He should have been doing out the gate.
Facts.
And he would have got Pacheco respect, bro. It would looked a little different because Pacheco was like, "Oh shit, this nigga coming on strong." You know, he didn't do that. I just, man, I was yelling like, "Why the fuck you ain't throwing that overhand, motherfucker?"
He had a decent plan. He had a decent plan before he got cut.
Yeah.
He was mixing it up.
But he had to say, fuck that cut. If he would have said, fuck that cut after he got cut and came out like how he did in that last round, when he said, fuck that cut, it would have, I just think it would have went a little different. He might have still lost, but it would have went a lot different, you know?
But then again, if he would have landed that shot, he would have had way more snap in that shot because he would have had more of his endurance and energy.
Yeah, facts.
He had a lot out of it.
Wrong game plan out the gate for me. Even though he did have some success from the outside boxing on the first like 3-4 rounds, it should have been an ugly fight from the beginning, bro.
He should have been in the inside, been in that man's chest.
Far away. Yeah, he was definitely.
He should have been. I said that before the fight. His game plan to be in the chest, and that overhand was going to be key.
Yeah, it should have been. It should have been an ugly fight from the beginning, man. If you gonna beat me, you gonna have to beat me the ugly long way for sure.
Yeah.
Real quick, Boston George in the chat, or Boston Jorge, I'm gonna say George. Canelo on the road that leads to greatest of all time.
Yep, and right there before you get to the last block, Benavidez right there.
He'll be greatest Mexican of all time. And I'm not even sure if they would say that.
What kind of bullshit is this?
If you don't fight Benavidez, though, man, I could hear all the Mexican barbershops now in 20 years. Canelo the greatest. He didn't fight Benavidez, though. That's what they're going to be saying.
He on the road to the greatness because he finna fight Jake Paul, nigga. Come on, bro.
Oh, shit, bro.
Come on, bro. Greatest of all time. I don't think the Mexicans gonna ever let him have it, man. It's always gonna be your boy, either JCC or what's his name? What's your boy name?
You got
Mexican.
What about?
I say I don't think the Mexicans gonna ever let Canelo have greatest all times. It's either always gonna be JCC or your boy.
Yeah, when the legend's saying that he ducking, it's a problem.
What's the other one, man? The greatest all time they consider the Mexican fighter. What's his name?
Hands of Stone. I always forget his name. I call him by nickname. I know you're talking about the one Sugar Ray Leonard went all the way to light heavyweight, right?
Nah.
You talking about Roberto Duran?
Roberto Duran.
No.
You got Roberto Duran, and you got
You talking about the young cat that
Julio
died?
C. Chavez. You got Salvador.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Salvador. You know,
Yeah.
but the two living legends saying that he ducking. You get what I'm saying? They're saying he's ducking.
Need some more, man.
And that's not good.
That's not good. And not even Juan Manuel. He's saying the same shit. A lot of people saying that.
The traditional Mexicans ain't rocking with that, bro.
No, because they fought everybody and anybody, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't never heard of a Mexican fight like where, oh man, this Mexican fighting this guy, man. Why he fighting him? You know why? Because if it was a Mexican, start Mexican, and it was another Mexican, you do that one you didn't know, he was gonna go hard any motherfucking ways. It was gonna be a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
But I always get Canelo respect because he pretty much have fought everybody we've asked him to fight. Like when you really think about it, who hasn't he fought that we asked him to fight?
No, I was just happy with the Triple G shit. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
When he did that, I was the happiest motherfucker ever. I was like, about fucking time.
Didn't fight that I felt like people was asking for, and maybe it wasn't a lot because a lot of people didn't even know who Boo Boo was Boo Boo. But outside of that, man, I wanted him to fight.
Yeah, that's when the beginning of the ducking started.
Ears. What's the nigga name with the ears that had the cancer?
Oh, Daniel Jacobs.
I wanted him to fight Jacobs. He fought him. I wanted him to fight Laura. He fought him. I wanted him to fight Trout. He fought him.
Mm-hmm.
I was calling for him to fight at one point James Kirkland. He fought him.
Mm-hmm. That shit was so funny.
Yeah, that was funny. I'm keeping it a bean when it comes to Canelo. These are guys that I was like, damn, I hope he fights him, and he did. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and I can't be mad. I won money on that Austin Trout fight.
Yeah,
definitely got a nice resume, man. You can't knock his resume.
No, he got a decent resume, but it was just I was happy when he got the Triple G because now you was fighting somebody your weight. You know what I'm saying? Triple G was a big dude too, and I was so happy about that shit.
Yeah, yeah. And still ended up outweighing Triple G.
Yeah, but the boo boo was the beginning of the ducking. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that just added credence to what Eddie Reynoso said. No, they're too slick. We ain't trying to box. We trying to find motherfuckers gonna stand there and fight.
Yeah,
it was Boo Boo and Charlo, right?
Mm-hmm.
160.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 160 Charlo. Yeah,
that was the beginning of that, bro. Like,
because he still ain't never fight the Charlo he was supposed to fight.
Right.
The little one.
Right.
Yeah. All right, man. Moving on, man. Let me bring it to the last topic, bro. Back to my boy Benavidez, and as you guys can see on the screen, it says, "How much respect and credit are you giving David Benavidez for the Morrell fight? And do you feel like he's getting that? Because in my opinion, I feel like he deserves a ton of respect for what he just did, man, in the manner that he beat David Morrell, because David Morrell, for anybody who's been paying attention, passed all of the eye test. People truly was picking David Morrell to beat David Benavidez, not just beat him, but knock him out. And I do believe he has more power, especially one-punch power, than David Benavidez. So, in my opinion, man, I got to give him a ton of credit here, because I don't want it to be reduced to, man, David Morrell got 11 fights.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga ain't a serious threat for anybody out there at 168 or 75.
You gotta give Benavidez the respect for the fact he got in the ring, fought, took the fight first foremost, and the way he took it to him. I mean, you gotta respect him based off that, but I think for me to say like he's gonna just be this dominant force yet at that weight class, I don't know yet. I'm not 100% sold yet. Because like I said, when I looked at that fight, I looked at two 168-pounders fight.
Morrell fight. I ain't no speculating on what he might do on in the future. I'm just saying for this fight.
Yeah, I give respect for the fight. Like I said, I like how he took it to his ass. He didn't get in that motherfucker and back up, or you know how some fights talk all that shit and then they get in the ring, it look totally different than what they talking. No, I stand on, like I said on my show. No, I respect him for the fact from all that shit he was talking, he kept coming forward, bring your ass here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was times where Morrell did, like you say, Morrell probably was times he backed up Benavidez, but Benavidez brung his ass right back in his face. So I definitely give him respect for that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. You got, man, he's garnered a ton of respect from me for that performance, man. And again, maybe I just listened to too much boxing, but man, you should have heard. And then I even had the guy Pablo on my channel. He came on my channel. Shout out Pablo, man. Hopefully you can come back and eat this crow. He picked David Benavidez to win as well. And a lot of these guys were saying the same thing. This is going to be the first time you see David Benavidez going backwards for the entire fight. And he's got the kind of power that's going to set David Benavidez down. Don't be surprised if he doesn't go past 6 because of Benavidez's style of being right in front of him. And Benavidez managed to stay right in front of this dude pretty much the entire fight. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that David Morrell did deterred Benavidez from fighting his kind of fight.
I think it was what Benavidez said. The one line he said the most out every time somebody was talking to him about him, he said he doesn't have the experience. I fought this person, I fought this person, I fought this person. He does not have the experience. And that really played it. He showed it. I mean, shit. He put the little boy back in the corner where he belonged. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. To the point where the man himself had to shake his hand and raise his hand up like, shit, he whooped my ass. Shit, it is what it is type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Oh, yeah, man. Ton of respect, man. What do you think, Red?
Man, look, I feel like, man, he with all the respect he supposed to get, man, he should get for that fight, man. Like I said, Morrell was a real threat. You know what I'm saying? I get people don't really know him. You know, he only got 10 fights, but that dude is a dog. And he's strong. And he a natural 175. You know, and he was the bigger man. And he, like you said, he hit harder.
Right.
You know,
he showed that he was a dog.
Yeah,
It just
bigger
said the better guy won that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, bigger, it's in a longer reach. And how many times you ever seen a dude punch their way out of the ropes or out of the corner from Benavidez, bro?
Yeah. That's why I say,
bro.
yeah, he was a dog. It just that inexperience played a part. Hey,
most definitely.
you gonna be like that. Like I say, you can't take nothing away from Benavidez. I mean, shit, he did his job.
Yeah, he a dog. You know,
He did his job, and he ate some clean punches. We saw Benavidez's face. That nigga didn't come out baby face. He ate some shit and kept on coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he ain't deterred. It ain't stopping. You gonna have to kill him. But my thing is, like I said, so he need to get all the credit, man, for that fight, man, because he showed he a real monster.
Yeah.
And Morrell will get anybody problems.
Yeah.
He gonna be a monster from this fight. Trust
That's
me.
a loss that's gonna age well. That's all I'm gonna say.
There you go.
Yeah, that's facts, man. That's facts. Shout out Boston Kangaroo in the chat. He said, I heard Channel saying Morrell exposed Benavidez. Oh, man.
He been doing the same thing the whole time. You can't stop it.
Yeah. And because he had some sort of kind of success versus Benavidez, they're going to call that some type of exposure because the nigga had a few moments in the fight. You know
It's going to take a boxing ass nigga with a gas tank to win that fight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
A major gas tank. You hear me?
So you think Bivol can do it then?
Yeah, because he a boxing ass nigga. Yeah, I'm right. But he the second king of distance. You know what I'm saying? Besides Shakur ass.
Right.
That motherfucker know how to spread them legs and get off 2 shots and move and get off another in the gut, move. He gonna pick you apart. He gonna pot shot your ass the whole fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna take when I say a boxing ass nigga, that mean the motherfucker ain't even looking for the knockout. He looking for the 12th round. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't know if y'all saw, they just recently came out, shout out to Ring Magazine, and asked David Benavidez, hey man, if you had your pick on who you would want to fight next between Bivol and Better BF, who would it be? And he said he'd rather fight Bivol because if he could beat Bivol, that should prove to everybody that he could beat Canelo.
And that solidified everything that I know for a fact. I definitely saying because to me, Bivol, he seemed like the easier one, but he's a pure boxer. You get rid of him, shit. I can't say nothing else about you, bro. Everybody else been flat foot in front of you. You get rid of that nigga, shit.
And see, for real, man, that's what it's so. It's so, and I'm just gonna keep it a bean. What's so special about David Benavidez's ability? Because for his style, these boxers supposed to give him way more trouble than they giving him, bro.
They ain't got gas tanks though.
He's tailor made for pure boxers, and these pure boxers are getting.
But they don't got gas tanks. Like for instance, I always said if Caleb Plant had a real gas tank, he'd be a monster. He would be. But by 6th round, we already know what's finna fucking happen, man. Boo Boo put all that weight on, was not for him. You know what I'm saying? And that shit look bad. But you put a person that live at that weight and can move with that weight, yeah, it's gonna be a problem. I ain't saying Benavidez can't win, but it's gonna be a motherfucker though, because if you go back and like Caleb Plant, he was following that man all around the ring. He was doing some good footwork, all the shit, pot shotting, but that fuck when he started getting hitting to the gut and that 6th round hit, goddamn it. It was over, Grover. It was over. You know what I mean?
Benavidez's whole style is tailor made for a boxer, bro.
That's why I said it gotta be a boxing ass nigga. A nigga that got a gas tank that can go from 1 to 12, because it's gonna take that nigga.
So you think Bivol got what it take?
Hell yeah. 100%.
Man, he's
100%. Bivol done fought tall motherfuckers. I think ain't because the one fight I was like, damn, this nigga for real. What was his name? Joe Smith. Y'all remember Joe Smith, that tall white boy that could hit like a motherfucker? He rocked Bivol in that fight. He rocked the shit. Bivol took that shit, said, all right, bitch. He came back and that motherfucker Joe Smith didn't land. Nothing else. that motherfucker with another level with that boxing shit. You hear me?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? He's had those trials and tribulations where, okay, Benavidez get in here, but I do think Benavidez got a shot. Shit, just look at him. I mean, he big, he could punch. He could punch. He may not knock you out, but he could punch. And if you get close enough, you're going to eat like 10 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be like Chris Tucker on Rush Hour. Which one you motherfuckers kicking me?
Bivol the one with a shot. Bivol got a shot in his ass.
You know? No. He got a shot. Yeah, I think he got a better for real, this is my opinion. I think his better shot is better be standing there with him. And that's gonna be a firefight.
I gotta go with Benavidez because that's the only person I think could probably really hurt Benavidez and get that nigga off his square, man.
Yeah, he can hurt him. But like you said the other night, he's slow. And if Benavidez could keep laying punches and bunches, it would almost be like the opposite, where Bivol will be pecking at his face, move, bing, 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 bing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where it's like put Benavidez in Bivol's shoes, and he in there with a better beef. He'll be laying like 10, 12 punches and can move. You know what I'm saying? And watching them slow punches come. That's why I said it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he do gotta wear, like I said, he gonna have reason I say move. Because that one hit a quitter is always there. We know that little motherfucker knocked out plenty of big motherfuckers.
Boxing kangaroo, man. He said Benavidez got the high volume that most can't keep up with. Bivol and Benavidez can't beat him, in my opinion. Woo!
Hey, they ain't the cream of the crop for nothing. I want to see.
Hey, I can't even be mad at what he said either.
I want to see. I want to see.
Lose credibility because he didn't knock down Morrell or his last opponent, given how much shit he talks.
Nah, I don't think so.
Man, because I think it's apparent to everybody that Benavidez is smaller than these guys, bro. We want to make him out to be this big old guy because he got a poor diet and he's got a dad bod and he was fat when he was little, but he's not as big as these dudes. Look at these dudes and then look at Benavidez.
Like the strength not there, bro.
Yeah, the strength isn't there.
Strength and leverage is two different things. You know what I'm saying? When he was fighting 168, he's the bigger guy, wielding shots from hell. That velocity coming with that shot is a motherfucker. But now you up there with motherfucker with muscle, and they got this brute strength. It's a different thing. They can absorb a whole lot more.
195, 200 pounds.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think a 175 pounder walking around like 205 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or more.
Mm-hmm.
He's not knocking none of those top guys at 75. Benavidez ain't knocking them out. So I don't think we can.
But he gonna beat the dog out of him though.
Right.
He gonna punish you. He gonna punish you.
This is his crossroads. This is crossroads that he needs to start adding more. Like he was hyped. Like I saw this video, right? And I was like, go ahead, boy. I don't know what it is, but it showed me that he really loved what he do and he loved his craft. He said, you see when I punched his hand down here with the uppercut? Like that showed me like he worked on that shit. He actually did. I'm like, that's what you need to do. Add more shit to your arsenal and they let me know. He know what road he heading to. You gonna need that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna need it.
Yeah.
And that's good. That's not no slight at that man. They just let me know that he know. You know what I mean? He know.
And that's why I give him Benavidez a ton of credit too, man. Because if you're gonna continue to campaign there and want to take on the likes of Bivol or even better BF, man, shout out to you, bro. Because and I'm gonna stand on that. I just don't think he belongs there, bro. I just don't. You don't have enough power to hurt none of them niggas, but all of them niggas got enough power to hurt you.
Yep.
And for you to stay in that situation, knowing more than likely that this is the case. Use a real dog, bro. Use a real monster. You is a real fucking monster. For sure.
Yeah, I give it to him in that fight. And I don't know how nobody say the knockdown didn't matter to me because I didn't see it. Because like I said, we saw it when he came up in the first place. That the power went there. That man threw everything in the kitchen sink at that man. You know what I'm saying?
Watched with everything.
Everything. And it was a guy he was familiar with. So
he just hit Morrell with everything.
Yeah. Uppercut after uppercut after uppercut after uppercut after man.
I'm telling you.
Morrell never wobbled one time, bro. Yeah, he just hit that nigga with everything. I think it might have been two situations where he might have hurt Morrell, but the poker face was just too good.
Yeah. It wasn't enough to make him go and run in.
He threw a party on that man's chin.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. No, I don't take that shit away, man. That shit, like I say, I'm not big on KOs anyway. I like seeing them get their ass whooped.
Me too.
Embarrass his ass. You know what I'm saying? Especially talking all that shit. Embarrass that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's how you really get to see what somebody made of. Anybody can get clipped. Anybody can get clipped and knocked out. You know what I'm saying?
All you gotta do is hit good.
Yeah, you end up miss or make the wrong move. Just like when who was that? I can't think. It was one fight I seen. No, it was one of the Charlos. I think he fought what's my boy at 154?
Who, Castano?
No, he on the shelf. He on the shelf right now, but he was nice. He lost to Pandora too.
Erickson Lubin.
Yeah, Erickson Lubin ran up in there, man, and got
another
knocked
one.
out ASAP. Got knocked out ASAP with Charlo.
But you know what? He was too green for that fight anyway. But he called. He was talking so much shit.
Mm-hmm.
They was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And Charlo, if I remember, he even said that he not ready. What? Why should I need to fight him? But hey, you called for that smoke, and look what happened. He was another one I thought that died. Where he fell, shit, like he got shot in the head. Bah, where he fell.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Man, that was the craziest thing I ever seen, bro. That was the craziest knockout I ever seen.
You know, and that man still trying to fight his way back. And this nigga done. He gotta have the record for the most title eliminators in boxing history, bro.
Man,
ever. They doing Lubin wrong, bro.
Hey, title eliminator. I'm like, God damn, bro.
And I don't even think his next fight gonna be for a title, bro.
No, it's eliminator.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. It's eliminator.
Crazy work.
Crazy work, man.
Crazy work, bro.
Here, man. I gotta get up at 5 a.m, man.
Okay, yeah, I'm finna get on my name too, man.
Well, salutes, Red.
Love, fellas, man. We a rock.
You got some shout outs you want to give real quick before you get out of here, bro?
Hey, listen, man. Shout out to the channel, man. Thanks for letting me come out here, man, and talk and kick back and chop it up with the fellas about the sport I love, man. Hey, man, y'all go ahead and subscribe to Throwing Straight Facts Boxing, man. You know, we be having content over there, man. We talk about boxing and,
They coming.
Keep everybody up to date to what's going on, man, and, have a little fun in the process, man. But
for sure.
Get real, fellas. Love, man. We a wrap.
Oh, my God. To the next one, man. Throwing Straight Facts Boxing. Check them out on YouTube, my guy. We appreciate you, man. For sure. All right, Slick. We done hit the end of the road, my brother.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, man. Everybody make sure y'all hit this like and this subscribe button over here, man. Keep fucking with my boy Heavy. You hear me? I myself is Slick 50, man. One part of the judges table. Y'all can go over there at GMT Sports.
Nigga too, bro.
Damn right. That's why I said one part. It ain't just me. We the people show over there. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all make sure y'all come over that way and show up and show out. You understand me? Y'all be easy, man. Salute to you, Heavy, man. Appreciate you.
No doubt. My God. Slick. All right, man. We made it. I was late, fashionably late, on CP time as usual, man. But I appreciate everybody coming out, rocking out with your boy, man. Shout out to the chat, all my Aussie family, man. Mike Sanders, Mark Wynn, Boxing Kangaroo, my girl Coco, you got to come rock with me one time. Flawless, of course. E-Dub, man. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. And if you see Pablo anywhere, tell him Heavy Bag is looking for his black ass. That's for sure. Let me give him my warning because he got one more time and his ass. All right, man. Big Tail, Heavy Bag. I am out of here.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all make sure you go sub to my man Heavy Bag Boxing, baby.
Get your dumb ass in, hit this bag.
The Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel.
And Heavy Bag Boxing.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Yo, shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Kingston 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy Tio, Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Heavy Bag Boxing, alright? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. It's the one and only Blazer Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super Judah, 6-time champion world. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? TV Live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter, and you are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.